Hey you guys, it's Yolanda here from My Pretty Brown Doll and My Crochet Life. Wanted to come and do a quick video, or what I hope is going to be a quick video, to show you guys how I use the Silhouette Studio software to create the offset, or like the white outline for my stickers, but still cut those stickers on my Cricut Maker. This was like a huge deal for me. I'm not a sticker maker. Let me be clear about that. I am not a sticker maker. I am a crochet doll designer, but I did want to have the option. When I purchased my Cricut, one of the things that I wanted to be able to do was to create my own stickers using some of my doll images. And so when I first set out to do this, it was not as easy as I initially thought it was going to be. Like, it was not an easy task. Now, if you are familiar with Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, or even the Inkscape program, then you probably will not have to do this, because most likely you already know how to create the offset using Inkscape or Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. I tried to use those programs and I just could not get it to work the way that I need it to work. And then someone told me that the Silhouette Studio software has the offset built in, like it's just an option with their software. And so the problem was, then I don't own a Cameo machine. Like I said, I have a Cricut Maker. I do not own any Silhouette type of machine. So I was like, well, is it a way that I can get my Silhouette to work with and still be able to cut with my Cricut? And there is. Now you do have to do kind of a workaround to make it work, but it does work. I am able to create the offset that I want, the outline that I want, and able to cut out those stickers. I can show you better. So see this white outline around these, so that just prints as one die cut sticker, or even if I make this a kiss cut sheet, it just cuts as a kiss cut sticker. So let me show you how I make that happen. Couple of things. You do need the Silhouette Studio software. Download it on your computer, laptop, or what you're using, and it's not difficult to get. You're just going to go to silhouetteamerica.com and you're going to click on software, and if I didn't already have it on my computer, it would give me the option to download it. This is a free software. They do have a paid version of the software. As you can see, they have paid upgrades here. I most likely will go ahead and pay for it, but I am going to show you right now. I just have the free edition and I'm able to do what I need to do with the free edition. However, like I said, there's you got to do some extra steps because I have the free edition. If you have the paid, any of these paid editions, you won't have to do all the steps that I'm going to do, but I'm going to show you, like I said, how to do it even if you just have the basic software. So that's the first thing you're going to do. Go to silhouetteamerica.com and download the software. So get the software on your computer. Once you have it on your computer, I'll show, so it is right here on my desktop here. And so I just double click on Silhouette Studio and then it will open up, and it will open up to a page like this. I'm going to close this out so that we have a fresh new page. This is what the fresh new page looks like. Now, I am not familiar with this software to tell you how to do everything on it. I know how to do the offset for my stickers because that's all I wanted to do. That's all I really know how to do with it so far. I'll probably play around with it a little bit more because it does have some really cool features. But for right now, all I care about is getting that white outline for my stickers. You do need to have your image as a PNG file. So whatever image it is that you want to switch to or use as the image for your sticker, it does need to be a PNG. So I am gonna go over here and we are going to get this image here that I have called BLGM sticker, which is black. It's supposed to be for Black Girl Magic. I don't know where the L came from. But anyway, I already have it saved on my device. This is what I want to be a sticker. And so I am going to go ahead and click on that one and open it. As you see, it opens up really, really small. Depending on the size, sometimes they open really big, sometimes they open really small, but you can easily change the size by just clicking on this and either taking it in or taking it out. I don't worry too much about the size because you're going to change all of this anyway. So you have it, you have your PNG here. What you're going to now do is go over to the right hand side and click on Open Trace Panel. You can also do this from the top here where it says Panels. So as I mentioned, you can also do this from the top here where it says Panels, and you're just going to go to Trace and it will open your trace panels here. But if you want to do it here on the side, like I said, there's also the option there on the side. You're going to select your trace area, and I kind of bring it out a little bit to make sure that I can capture everything. But you want to open your trace areas. As you see here, it's going to kind of highlight everything in yellow. If it looks like it hasn't captured something, you can kind of change your threshold here to make sure that it's capturing everything. Sometimes you can capture everything with, you know, when you initially click trace, and then sometimes you have to increase it a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and take this one to 100 just to make sure that it's got all those little pieces, all the little hearts and everything like that. Once I have this trace, I am then going to come down here and click Trace Outer Edge because I want it to get all of the little pieces, like I said. So I'm going to say Trace Outer Edge. Once I do that, you'll see like it has like all the little pieces traced here, right? When you click this, this will now move. So you see how I can move this off of this? This is your trace area, and then this was your original image. We're going to be working with the trace area. So the next thing you're going to do is come over here to open the offset panel. Again, it's the little star here on the right hand side. If you don't want to open it there, again, you can go back to panels and click on offset, and it will open up your offset. You do want to make sure that the trace panel is the one that is highlighted or is the one that's selected, and then you're going to click offset, and you can see that it offsets the image. Like it does an automatic offset. Now what I want to do is there are certain little areas that I do want to make sure are touching so that it doesn't cut out anything. So like right here, I kind of want to make sure that these are all connected so that it doesn't like cut anything out. And in order to do that, all you do is increase your little trace area. And so I basically just try to make sure that everything is touching when I do my trace. So I'm just gonna make sure that everything has is kind of connected. So like all these little, I just want to make sure like they're all captured and that nothing's missing. So you see this little section right here. I don't want that to cut out. So I'm going to increase my trace area to see if I can get that closed up as much as possible. If I can't, it's okay, because I'm still going to click apply. And after I click apply, you can see the trace area, right? I can then go in here and highlight some of these to delete or smooth out if I needed to smooth it out. I'm fine with this. This is pretty much what I wanted for the most part. And so now what I'm going to do, like I said, this is pretty much what I needed. Now you see these little sections right here. So when I move this off, these little sections right here, I can highlight these. And if I say delete the points, it will take these out. so that these areas will just be solid and smooth, because I really don't want them to cut out like they're circles or anything. So just highlight the ones that, you know, I just need the offset. That's all I need is the offset. So I just kind of, like I said, I come in here, I just highlight them and then just click delete, and it will delete those for me so that I don't have any crazy holes in my sticker, or it doesn't try to cut around something that I don't want it to cut around. I want this pretty much solid, so it looks like I need to take out one here. So I'm just deleting these points because, like I said, I don't need them. I don't want it to try to cut that out. Delete point. Let me see. So there's another one there. I'm going to delete this one now. Okay, so now this is what I want, because see, if I put this back on this, do you see how that looks now? So when I put that image back up there, it's going to just print all around this with the stars and everything still in there. Now, this is all that I need out of Silhouette Studio. I don't need anything else out of Silhouette Studio. I just need this offset. And so now I can delete these, because like I said, all I really want is this. And we can go ahead and go to File. I'm going to click Save As and then click Save to Hard Drive. It's only going to give you the option to save as Silhouette Studio. That's it. That's the only option it's going to give you, because we do not have the paid version. Now, if we had the paid version of this, it would actually give you the option to save this either as a PNG or SVG file. But because we don't have that, it's only going to give you the option to save it as Silhouette Studio file. But it's okay, because there is a way that you can convert this Silhouette Studio file to a SVG. And so I'm going to save this as my, I'm actually going to change it to BGM sticker, because that's actually what I want it to be called. I'm going to say okay. And so that should now be saved. And so if I now come over, so now we need to go to the internet, because now I need that file to be converted. And the place that we're going to go to convert it is called Ideas-R-Us-Software. It's Ideas R Us Software, and they will convert your Silhouette Studio software to an SVG. Now, the only thing about this is that they do track your IP address, and they only let you convert so many files. Like, after you've done the number of files on this IP address, you won't be able to convert anymore. So if you're able to change your IP address or do it from somewhere else, you'll get another 10 that you can do from the different IP address. But again, they give you 10 conversions. And so as you can see right now, I have 7 conversions left for my IP address. So I'm going to choose File. I am going to choose the Silhouette Studio file that I want them to convert, which is this one. And then I'm going to say Convert Studio to SVG. As you can see, it says if you want to view the SVG, click on the link to save the SVG file, right click and save link as. So I'm going to right click it. I'm going to save link as. We're going to save this as BGM sticker for the SVG file. I can now come over to my Cricut, and we're going to do new. We're going to say replace, because those particular stickers did not come out the way I wanted them to, because I had left a little space in there, and so it was cutting out a little hole. So we're going to say upload image. We're going to go to browse. we're going to go to our SVG file, which is this one, the BGM. This is our scalable vector graphics. We're going to say open that. You see here it opens. We're going to say save. We can now click on this and we can insert the image. And voila, we have the image inserted. We're going to go back to upload, and you would actually click upload image again, and you want to upload your original PNG file. Because I already have it uploaded because I used it before, I don't need to upload it again, but that's what you would do. You would come back to upload, go to browse, and now you're going to upload your actual PNG file that you had saved. Like I said, I don't need to do that because I already have that image there. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to say insert image. There's my image. Now I'm going to change the size of this to the size sticker that I want. So we're going to play with the size of this. And then you see here how I can now just place that right on top of that until I get it to the size that I want so that it matches up. This can be a little bit smaller. Okay, now I made it too small. But just play around with it until it's the size that you want. And now what I'm going to do, so it's kind of off, right? A little bit. That's okay. Click Control A and you can align it. I'm going to say center horizontally and center vertically. So now it is like lined up the way that I want it to be lined up. I'm now going to click on the offset or that red space. We're going to change that to white. Voila. Got it changed to white, right? So now, once I have that changed, I'm going to do Control A again to select all. We're going to go ahead and group those together so that we can change the size. Again, you can make this sticker as big, whatever size sticker you're trying to create, go ahead and change the size so that it's the size sticker that you want. If you have a specific size that you want it to be, you can unlock this and actually put in the size that you want. I actually want this to be a 1.5 by 1.5 sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and put those sizes in there. I am now going to lock this so that it is the sticker size that I want. I then come over here to shapes. I'm going to pick a square. I'm going to unlock this square and change the size of the square so that I can print a full sticker sheet or full in terms of what the Cricut will allow. They will allow a 6x7.5 width and a 9.25 height. That is the size sheet that they will allow for your stickers. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to turn this way and go back in here. Let me try to get this as straight as possible. But I'm going to turn it, come back in here, and I am still going to change the size again because I still want this to be this way. It's going to be 9.25, 6.75. Like I want it to be those sizes. And now this, you'll see what's going to happen. So I can go ahead and lock this now that I have it the right size. I can then now lay these stickers on this. And what I want to do is arrange and move forward so you can actually see. So I am now going to lay my stickers on this square because this is my print area. And so I can keep duplicating the sticker. So after I hit it, and here's the thing. So I just want to lay them to make sure that none of the lines are touching. Like none of the stickers are touching. But I can put them as close as I want them as long as they're not touching. Because it will cut. As long as I got a little space in there, it will cut it. So I just want to make sure that they're not touching. I'm going to keep duplicating to get as many up here as possible. Duplicate. I think I can get one more. duplicate. Yeah, I can get one more up here. Okay, and now what I want to do is press Control. I'm not going to do Control A. I'm just holding Control and clicking each one of these. I want to make sure that this square is not selected. I just want this. I just want the actual little stickers here that I'm making. So I want to make sure that those are selected, and then I'm going to group that together and then press Duplicate. And now I can just duplicate that whole row. I can go back here, press Control. Let's see, what did it select? Did it select? Yeah, so make sure that it selects all of those. Gonna group these, duplicate again. And so now I have my whole sheet of stickers without having to duplicate. So now we have my whole sheet of stickers. Once, like I said, I'm gonna just make sure that none of these are touching. This one on the end is kind of close, but they're not touching, so they should print okay. Okay, so none of those are touching. They're all grouped. Now what I can do, because I have my full sheet, I can hide the square. I can hide that because I don't need it anymore. I don't want it to cut. I don't want that to do anything. I'm going to hit Control A. We're going to attach all of that together, and then we're going to flatten. The flattened piece is super important. Once it's flattened, now all I have to do is go over to Make It. It's going to come out all on one sheet, and we can print and cut. It's ready to be print and cut. When I do my print and cut, for me, when I send it to the printer, I do turn off the bleed because I don't need the additional bleed. That's the whole purpose of me doing the offset. So I don't need the initial bleed. I do use my system dialog. When I do the print, I do want it to open up my printer settings. For my printer, I do have to come in here and change the paper to a premium paper for the sticker paper to work. I also changed this to high so that it prints the best quality stickers possible. I will note that that uses more ink when you do it that way, but because I want it to print the best, like I want my stickers to be of high quality, I find that changing that to high just gives me the most vibrant colors and everything like that. We would click OK. We would click print. I send this to the printer. Not going to do this because I already did it. So going to come here. Then we have our material that we want to use. You can either do printable sticker paper. I've also done this on heavy cardstock. It prints. If you wanted to print as a die cut, I would say do the heavy cardstock, and it will go ahead and cut all the way through the sticker paper. If you just wanted to be like a kiss cut sticker where it's on the sheet and you just peel off the stickers, then definitely use printable sticker paper on the setting that it's set at. If you don't want it to be a die cut sticker paper. And that's it. Like I said, that is how I use the Silhouette Studio software. So I use Silhouette Studio to create that offset, and then I come over to my Cricut and I am able to make these stickers on my Cricut Maker, or cut these on my Cricut Maker. Like I said, a couple of extra steps. Again, if you're able to do this in Inkscape, if you're able to do this in Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Photoshop, then by all means do it that way. Like I said, I was having some issues doing it with those programs. I couldn't figure it out, but that's just me. That's just me. Like I said, that may not be everybody's case. Like I watched every YouTube video I could find, and no ma'am, it was just not happening for me. Some other stickers that I have made. So here is my my no justice, no peace stickers, using one of my doll images. And so you can see it here. I think one of the main issues that I was having is that if I was using an image with words, it would not capture the words, or it would want to cut every single one of these words out, like every single letter of the words out. For whatever reason, it would not do the offset over the entire thing when I was using like Inkscape or Photoshop. It was not, like, it would not allow me to do it with all of this together as one piece. And so that is why I finally just went over to Silhouette Studio to make that happen. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer. Like I said, I am not a sticker maker, not an expert as far as stickers are concerned. I mainly wanted these to be able to do stickers so that I could, use some of my images and make them stickers. This is my Mia sticker here that I love, the affirmation sticker. These are some stickers from one of my good doll making friends that she allowed me to test out. This is my Thanksgiving doll. Auntie still wants to know who made the potato salad. So yeah, there you go. I hope this helps somebody. If not, it helped me. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.